Well, good morning, gentlefolk, and welcome to the next episode of Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as England. Now, I have to confess this is a post-commentary for the first 7 minutes because for some reason the audio didn't record, but after 7 minutes we'll go back to the live recording because somehow it kicked in. So I have to remember what I did. Now here I was just checking that I had decided to merge that army with the single man in London, just making sure that they was going to join up. And then I decide to get some advisors? I did. I decided that we were losing money, so it's wise to take some advisors. And then it was a case of choosing which one. There was some. These are all +1, so it was just a case of which one to take. And looks like I took the administrative technology cost. Man, that makes that cheaper. In fact, if I remember right, I think I took all three, and I did take the military and diplomatic advisors. Because there was a lot of +3s, +2s there, which I couldn't afford. It was difficult to afford men anyway, so I took the cheapest, and that was all military advisors. And here I'm looking at the nerf number because I have 3 generals, and I'm only allowed 2. So I get a +1 nerf to my military technology. And then I'll start explaining because I had a comment asking what the 8 of 4 number was, and I believe it was this box here. I'm not 100% sure, so let me know if I do get it right. And I'm explaining that here. And what happens is you can have too many diplomatic royal marriages, I believe. I think you're allowed 4, and once you go over that, your diplomacy gets nerfed. So if you've got 5 of 4, you get a -1 reduction to diplomacy technology. I think it's royal marriages. I'm not. It might include alliances as well. I'm not 100% sure. So I'm explaining that here. I'm explaining it too that I'm not sure, and I think this was the modifier box that was associated to the question. So yeah, too much. You can have too much diplomacy. So make sure every time you take out a royal marriage or do some diplomacy, check that box because it will get nerfed. And you will get the -1 option. So if you've got 5 of 4, you'll get -1 in your diplomacy box, like I have in the military box. So just be aware of that. So yeah, I'm obviously still explaining it here, and I'm just saying what I just said. Just showing the example there, I believe. So we are playing as England. The last episode was all set up and everything. And I'm hovering over the trade box for some reason. I have no clue what I'm doing. So do I actually ever kick off this game and unpause it? So how long was the other episode? 20 odd minutes, and we're already 3 minutes into this, so that's 23 minutes without actually unpausing the game. Splendid. So I'm looking at France. I'm probably explaining the peace deals and the war score, so I'm looking to see if I can actually get anything from them without unpausing the game, see if they take anything straight away. I think I offered to give them Gascon and Laborde. I might even offer them something else. I think I offered to discard cores on Picardy and Armagnac. Do I do anything else? Calais to Burgundy, that would have been a bit of a jape. But looking at it, France did not accept the deal. So we came out of that. It's got nothing to start with. And there we have, just looking at their war enthusiasm is quite high. We do have some war exhaustion of 4. We both got the same there. So that was interesting. That's wondered why I thought they might take some peace, but obviously not. So I think I'm checking France's navy, because I think I'm going to attempt to blockade them at some point. When I unpause it. And here we're looking at the missions, what missions we can have. So we can construct a grand fleet, or form an alliance with Navarre, which seemed the most easiest option to take. And I took that. And I went down to Navarre and I sent a diplomat over to improve relations, I believe. Just checking how many diplomats I have. I have 3 of 3, so no, it's in diplomatic menu. There you go, improve relations. So I send my diplomat over to improve relations with Navarre because I've taken that mission. So that was good. And then I actually unpaused the game. So applause and jumping around and party time and let's have a beer. So 25, possibly 30 minutes in, we actually unpaused the game. So all good fun and games. So again, I'm looking at the war score screen to see who's in there. And you can see they've got huge armies, the French there, and my poor little man's just there sitting on his own. So there's the trade flow. I'm wondering there why they're all running off together. And I was thinking, have I assigned them to protect the trade routes? And I decided that I had, so I just let them be. And again, looking at the war score screen just to see who's in there. I'm obviously making some huge comment with deep meaning and well thought out thought there, but I can't remember what it was. So here we go with the Royal Navy. Thinking here, where do I have to go to blockade them? And I'm just thinking here on the west coast of France, it'll just be there's just two provinces to blockade there. Forgetting of course that France has a south coast, you know. And then I'll decide who to be the commander of that army. Who do I give it to? I give it to Henry Percy. I do. And then I remember, oh, the big army back in England doesn't have a leader either, and you need joining up. So who do you get? You get Richard Neville. You do get Richard Neville. There we go. Also forgetting as well that I do have an army in Le Bourd, and I forget to give them a general, I think. And now back to live commentary. I believe it was around about the 7-minute mark. So here we go. The battle is off. We are defending. And that is very loud. Audio effects. Let's try that. It's a bit better, I think. Right. You come down here. Right. Are we actually blockading anything there? No. Britain is not in the war, is it? No. Right, so a blockade. Come here. And now we should be blockading. France, 50% blockade. So we lost that battle as expected. Oh, we do have an army here. You can be led by Richard Plantagenet. You can. Right, so let's see if we can give those away. You accept that? And give up those? No. Right, so what we're going to do with you, sir? Oh, France, you have such big armies, it's just ridiculous. You're just gonna get spanked and annihilated. Of course, I forgot about the French coast down here. So, Royal Navy. Where's the Royal Navy? I don't want to leave these little ships on their own though. Okay, we'll leave it at 50%. And there we go, he's getting attacked now. Hello. A royal marriage offer. The Lords of Portugal wishes to enter a royal marriage with one of the sovereign lord dependents. They will bring our two countries closer together. Our legitimacy will change by -5 when signing the deal. due to their inferior prestige and legitimacy. One royal marriage. Yeah, we'll accept it. We'll lose a bit of legitimacy. An alliance from Navarra. Oh, wow. Accept. That completed my quest. My mission, rather. And I'll gain 10 prestige and gain 25 diplomatic power. So that is excellent. So I can stop improving relationships now with Navarra, because apart from that, I'm not really interested. So we get a new mission to select from now. Construct a grand fleet. A royal marriage with Navarra. Well, we could possibly do that, actually. Because so far we've still got, we've still got room to manoeuvre. So yes, let's do that. So a royal marriage with Navarra. Yeah. Just let my diplomat come back. Oh no, I have 2 to spare. So diplomacy. Royal marriage. It'll be under dynastic actions. It will. Royal marriage. Send. We have entered into a royal marriage with Navarra. Great. So we gain 5 prestige and 25 diplomatic power, and we get a new mission. Vassalize Scotland. Royal marriage with Leinster. Well, I don't think that's going to work, because I do quite plan on attacking Ireland at some point, I think. So vassalize Scotland. We'll go with that one. Thank you. We have gained a subjugation caster spell against Scotland. We have been tasked with their vassalization. Yeah. So, well, we're actually sieging. We are going to get destroyed at some point. See, their water exhaustion is going up, as is ours. At 5. Okay, you can reduce it by spending diplomatic power. Can I call Portugal into the war? Where would it be? Alliances. A call to arms. My king, we are not surprised to learn that Portugal has honoured the military alliance and joined our invincible armies in declaring war on France. They are now at war with France, Orleans, Armagnac, Provence, Bourbonnais, Avignon and Foix. Our diplomats in the Marlboroughs arrived very well. So the Portuguese, our other diplomat is back. I was hoping Portugal will go and blockade in the Mediterranean. So we lost the Battle of Gascogne. Revolt's possible. Well, I'm not wholly surprised. Did we get absolutely destroyed? No. So he's moving back to here. A royal marriage offer from Savoy. Now I have to start looking at... yep, we can go with that. Now, is that updated? Yes, see, now it's 3 of 4. So it's probably just royal marriages. So I have 3 royal marriages, so 3 out of 4. So we have a -1 war score. It's because we're not being very proactive, to be fair. How are we with Castile? Or Aragon? How big are they? Castile's probably the one to improve relations, so I'll try and improve relations with those. Relations, improve relations. There we go. Send. Suppress the Welsh rebels. The ongoing oppression and exploitation of the Welsh minority has finally reached its boiling point. The citizens of Gwynedd decided to take up arms against the oppression. So, do we suppress the Welsh rebels? 6 nationalists rise up in a revolt in Gwynedd. Gwynedd gets suppressed minority until 12th of August 1444, giving the following effects: local revolt risks -10 and local manpower modifiers -10. Or, let us try to negotiate. England gets rebel negotiation until the 12th of August 1445, giving us the following effects: national tax modifier of -5 and a stability cost modifier of -10, and we also lose 30 ducats. Oh, I think I'm going to press the Welsh rebels. Right, so if I select this army and I select this button here, it enables autonomous rebel suppression. So if I click that on, they should automatically run off and suppress the Welsh rebels. Go and kill some Welsh people. That sounds really bad. There we go. So he's off. Right, how are we doing that? Right, you're actually sieging there, which I don't probably want. Can you come up here? You can't. France, come on, France. I will give you these. I'll give you Calais as well. There, accept that. Oh, I can take some. No, I'm not going to give you money. Right, yeah, so I'll give you that. And then I'll probably sell you. I'll sell you those two. Oh. Or I'll give them those two and sell those to Spain. That would prove interesting. So let me take those off. I'll give you Co and Normandy. No, you wouldn't accept that. Okay. So I'll give you Gascoigne and Le Bourd and Calais. No, I haven't got any. Revoke cause. Release nations. Just making sure I've got nothing else selected. So this peace offer. We negotiate on behalf of our entire alliance and they are negotiating of their entire alliance. England will cede Calais to France. England will cede Gascoigne to France. England will cede Le Bourd to France. The peace will cost France 75 diplomatic power. With the claim on throne casus belli, France gains 15 prestige and suffers 33.7 aggressive expansion relations penalty. So we don't lose anything apart from the provinces, which I'm not worried about at all, and they get a 33 aggressive expansion relations penalty. So yeah, so I'm quite happy with that. So let us send that offer, and it should arrive any day soon. Hello, diplomat. My king, France accepted our generous peace officer terms. England cede Calais to France. England will cede Gascoigne to France. England will cede Le Bourd to France. The peace will cost France. So it's basically what it says there. So that's fine. We've gained the reconquest casus belli against Armagnac. Our province that's rightfully ours. Take all profit. Okay, I'm not worried about that. The dishonourable scum casus belli against France. Well, that's just absolutely marvellous. Right, so let's get our troops back home. You can actually walk through France just to get you back to there. Good. Right. Right, now the other thing I need to talk about is, regarding your finance, is army and fleet maintenance. Now we was at war, so it was quite. Oh, look at this, losing 11 points. So I'm going to knock this down. I'm going to push down the maintenance of my armies and my navies because we are now at peace. And if I get it, there we go. No. And we'll actually make a profit. So that's good. So what's this? Do you have troops in foreign territory? I do indeed. A revolt's possible, especially in Gwynedd. And your units suffer casualties. Well, yes, we know this. So let us grab our sieging units. Let's take you to there. What's this? Oh, our diplomat has arrived from France. What's this? An alliance offer from Savoy. Savoy. This is you, isn't it? Let's move you out the way. This, I believe, is Savoy. This nice pink colour. I'm actually going to decline that because you'll probably get attacked by Austria at some point. There we go. So the Royal Navy is now back intact. And we're coming home to London. Right, let's see how this goes on. Go and attack those rebels. That is a good die. Ah, that's better. So we do get a river crossing penalty. We have gained a reconquest Casus Belli against France. And boy, this fight's going on. It's just rebels. It's all pathetic. I don't know how to start. However, we did win. And we wiped them out completely. Excellent. Now, because our army and fleet maintenance is down, the army will recoup its losses over a longer amount of time, I believe. And we're actually losing money now because we are having to pay men to come into the army, but we do have quite a large national pool of manpower. So our maximum manpower is 25,000, just over, and we currently, you gain 221 each month, and you fully reinforce your armies, you need 8. So we need 8,500 men to fully reinforce that army. I probably will stand some of them down. Oh, you've all got together. Excellent. Who are you? Provence. Army de Beau. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, anyway, gentlefolk, I think that's probably it for this episode. Probably gone on long enough there. Next episode, I'm going to sell those 2 provinces to possibly not France. I might try and sell them to Castile or somebody. That would make things a bit interesting. So that would be quite fun. Or I might sell them to France if Castile or somebody else doesn't want them. We'll see. I'd sell them to Austria. Come part of the Holy Roman Empire. Yes, we'll still see. That'll be quite interesting. Anyway, so with that, gentlefolk, I thank you for watching. You'll take care of yourselves. And with that, I shall bid you farewell and goodbye.